Hey!
Kermit, what do you want?
Let me in. Hey, what's up guys, Digitalnex, and today we're gonna be doing a video about puppets, and I don't mean the funny ones. I'm talking about the ones for sad people.
She always has the doll with her. It's just ridiculous.
First of all, it's not a doll, it's a puppet. Dolls don't talk. You can talk to a doll, it's not gonna talk back, but if you talk to a puppet, it's gonna say something back, you know? It might not always be the nicest thing, but it'll say something back.
What will you learn? What will you learn? That your actions have consequences!
You don't see me talking to my anime figure and expecting it to say something back, do you?
When they perk up and you're like, oh, no.
What was that, Satsuki-kun? No, I won't let them hurt you like that.
It would be nice to spend time with just April and have her leave the doll at home. Which of your babies is in the suitcase now?
As a matter of fact, May, she's wanted to say hi.
Like, hello, how's you doing?
I would go, if this was her hand controlling the puppet, I would look at her and be like, that's it for the puppet, no more. April, I want a one-on-one, not a two-on-one. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm not trying to talk to you and this disgusting puppet. Where'd you find this puppet in the first place? In the back of an alley somewhere? Who left their puppet unattended?
I've been good.
May thinks that my sister is intimidated by her looks. I just think she feels that she's being replaced, and that's really hard for her.
Put your hand in my mouth, come on.
Listen, I don't want to put my hand in your mouth. I don't want to put my hand anywhere near you. You already have a hand in you. You're so demanding for a puppet. You better calm down before I sew your mouth shut.
How does that work with dating? Like, because you have your puppets with you all the time. Like, if you take them on your first date.
You're not Gargle Walter, so just like, shut it.
Having a puppet that you talk to is basically having an argument with yourself. It's like if I had a Kermit the Frog puppet, and I was like, hi Kermit, how are you doing? And then Kermit would be like, oh, hello there, Mr. Piggy. Listen, my dude, you can't just straight up call me Mr. Piggy, all right? I have feelings. I'm a human being, and I cry. How does that work with dating? I feel like for girls it's easier, but if a guy brought a puppet, I mean, you would have to be funny. You would have to be extremely funny.
This for the A. Shawty, I don't.
I worry about April in relationships because to, whip out a puppet and maybe things would be easier if you, didn't have to always carry around like a heavy puppet.
It's true, you're carrying around a suitcase? Listen, I already get the puppet thing's out there, alright? So you might as well just be extra and carry it in a backpack or like on a baby chest piece or something. Why don't you have it on your shoulder and get like one of those little pumps that make the mouth talk for you? If I went on like a blind date and I walked in and I saw this lady, oh wow, hi, nice to meet you. And she pulled out a puppet and I would look at her and I'd be like this. I ain't paying for you and the puppet. The puppet better pay for itself. I didn't agree to go on a date with the puppet. I agreed to go on a date with you. So take your hand out the puppet and let's have a conversation. Or I'm gonna walk out of here again.
No, seriously, bye.
No, I'm just trying to be a good sister. Like, I want to make your life easy.
No, apologize to May.
She got mad and walked away. I see you get mad and walk away. I bet your puppet can't do that. April, I didn't mean it. Come on, come back. Come back to me. Come back. Shut up, Handy. She doesn't want us. April doesn't want us anymore, Handy, and that makes me really sad. I know, right? I know, Handy. You know what I do when I get sad, Handy? What's that, Chris? Let me show you.
I worry as a mom. I worry about her not having health insurance, and I worry about her having enough money and not taking care of herself.
She looks like a chilled lady, you know? She looks fine. When I say fine, I mean she looks like a normal person, not like fine, you know? Like, and then you're like, oh man, she's probably going to work with that suitcase. And then she pulls out the puppet and you just ask yourself why. Who does this? It's 2K19. Who pulls out a puppet anymore?
I'm gonna take my mom to a theater where she's gonna see me rehearse.
May, I'm so glad that you're standing next to me.
Don't I look skinnier already?
Contrary to popular belief, I really hate cringy stuff. I would be that one jerk in the audience and be like, boo, shut up. And she's gonna be like, who, me or the puppet? And I'd be like, both.
Oh. Do you like the flow of those, Mom?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Thank you, Mom, for being my biggest fan. You always hear from me and my puppet, May. Is that her name, May? But you could have gave her a better name, like Mary Sue or something better than May. Was that good, Mom? You want to see me do it again? I'm okay. I think you nailed it on the 20th time. I'm good though.
What every mother wants. I want her to have 2.5 kids and a good husband. You know, I want her to have that full life.
What's 2.5 kids? Is that like 2 kids and a kid and a... I'm gonna go ahead and stop myself. Where's the 0.5 coming from? What is the 0.5?
Mom, I thought we discussed this. You weren't going to ambush me on this visit.
At some point in time, I'm thinking you might be tired of this.
I'm never going to get tired of my puppets, Mom.
Well, you know what, April? I brought someone here with me today that could probably help you solve your puppet issues. Mom, I told you I don't want to talk to anyone. Trust me, you'll want to talk to this one. The mom pulls out a Dr. Phil puppet. Do you know why you're a crazy person? Dr. Phil puppet, what are you doing here? I thought you were in LA. Psych. Got him. Why did I do these stupid things? I want a Dr. Phil puppet now. If someone knows how to acquire one of these Dr. Phil puppets, please let me know.
Please, Mom, stop crying. It's gonna mess up your eye makeup, and it's gonna mess up mine too.
I keep saying, where's plan B? And she says, there is no plan B, Mom.
You always gotta have a plan B. There is no plan B, Mom. Oh wait, I forgot. I just came up with one right now. Pulls out a different puppet. This is plan B. In case the first one doesn't work. I get what you mean. We're on the same wavelength, Mom. We think alike. Can you imagine if she met a guy who was like totally out of it and he was like, alright, my name's Brad. You seem pretty chill, you know? And then she pulls out her puppet and she's like, oh, this is my puppet May. Who's your cute friend you got there, you know? You like, you guys both down to like chill or something? Chill on Netflix and chill, you know, bro?
And if I am becoming like that creepy ventriloquist woman, I don't want that either.
April's going to see a therapist today.
I think you became the creepy ventriloquist woman when you were on the corner talking to people with your puppets. Like, if I was able to do ventriloquism like that good, I'd probably keep it to myself. There's just some things in this world you don't share. Playing with puppets is probably one of them.
I mean, granted, April is a little crazy. I know that because I live with her.
May, did you just call me crazy? Do you want to go back in the suitcase? Because clearly you're talking like you want to go back in the suitcase, so I'll put you back in there. What am I doing? I'm literally talking to the hand. What's going on?
Spend a lot of time with them. I take them out in public with me. We sit in Times Square. People take photos with us. I'm bringing these guys to places to perform.
I'm trying to think who's taking photos with this person. Because if I went to Times Square, if I saw a lady talking to puppets, I don't know what I would do. I'd more than likely just keep walking, maybe move to the other side of the sidewalk. Taking a picture with her is probably the last thing on my list. So does like your puppet do any cool tricks besides run its mouth?
This is May Wilson.
How are you doing?
Hi, May.
I'm here today because April is crazy.
I think what would have been even better is if the therapist had an irrational fear of puppets, and when she brought that one out, she got so freaked out that the therapist had to see a therapist. You think that's ever happened? That therapist must be super patient. She has to have a full-on conversation with this puppet.
So May looks a lot like you, I noticed.
Yeah, she's sort of the bad girl of the group.
So I see that your puppet looks a lot like you. Her eyes look just as sad and empty as yours. Is there something there? Are you trying to tell me something? What's going on?
So you are here because you want to possibly explore why you have this behavior.
Yeah, I just, because I don't think I'm divorced from reality, but
Why? She smiles so big. It's like she's smiling so much, but on the inside she's just not there. I'm sad now. You know, maybe these puppets are a way of coping with, things in her life. I'm over here being a jerk and like ripping on her for being a puppet weirdo. But maybe she's using these puppets to, speak out little truths about herself that she can't personally say, and she has to use the puppets. And she probably has to use the puppets to speak out because she herself is too scared to speak those words that are hurting her so much. Wow, Digital, that was really sensitive of you. That or she's just a puppet weirdo. I don't know. Woo!
I don't think it's a problem, but people think, I spend too much time with them, I'm not dating enough, I'm not going out enough. And my mom says to me the other day, like, I want you to spend less time with the puppets.
Yeah, Mom, well, I want you to stop being old. So there's 2 things that probably aren't gonna happen, huh? Honey, you know your puppet didn't say that, right? It was me. I have a voice.
Sometimes it does get in the way of dating, but I have to ask myself, do I honestly want to be with those guys if they don't like something about me?
I hope by the end of this video, she goes on a blind date and she pulls out the puppet and the guy's like, whoa, I can't believe you just did that. And then he's sitting there and his puppet comes out, you know, and maybe their puppets share a meal together, and then him and her share a meal together.
I was engaged to a guy who, it was either him or the puppets. I am so glad I gave him up instead because he wanted me to change who I was.
You shouldn't change who you are just because you like someone. You shouldn't betray everything that you are in order to be in love with someone. The person should love you for who you are, unless you like puppets. But that's not the point. That is the point. Don't change who you are for someone, but make small compromises, you know? Things could happen differently. It's the puppets, man. They get in the way. Those darn puppets.
Look, are there any negative reactions towards May?
One time I was doing a trade show performance and a guy tried to have me arrested.
Officer, I'm gonna need you to arrest that puppet. Put some puppet cuffs on it, take it to puppet jail. I don't care what you do to it, just get it the puppet heck out of here. Give it some scissors and cut it in half or something. I don't like the way it's looking at me.
Maybe we can look at and explore other ways to express yourself. Yoga, music, you know, something like that.
I love to run.
Run away from my problems. If she was asking me personally, I'd be like, yeah, I love to run to the kitchen too, you know?
I feel the therapy session went well. I learned some things about myself. I don't see any reason to put the puppets aside or to spend any less time with them.
I thought you just said the therapy session went well. Yeah, therapy went well. I'm not gonna give up the puppets. That therapist, clearly doesn't know. Clearly doesn't know what she's talking about, so I more than likely won't go back. But yeah, it went well though. It went well. Well, it didn't have the happy ending I wanted, but I guess she's happy and that's all that matters. You guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you aren't subscribed already, make sure to hit that like button and to turn on that little bell for notifications so you know when I go live. And also, if you want to follow me on different social media, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, maybe my Twitch. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. I will have a link to all my social medias in the description down below, so if you want to follow me on there. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.